All right. So hi everyone, welcome in. Thank you all for joining our chair stretching class today. My name is Elena Brown and I will be your chair instructor for the day. Let's go ahead and dive right in. So we're going to start with our neck circles. So we just want to start to rotate the head slowly in a circular motion. Nice and slow to loosen up those muscles in the neck. I like to close my eyes when I do this, just to fully relax my neck and my head. And you want to keep your shoulders down and relaxed. And then we're going to go in the opposite direction. Nice and slow. Awesome job. And then we're just going to nod up and down, nodding yes. Nice and slow, making sure to get that full range of motion. And then we're going to go side to side. Making sure to get that full range of motion. Try to get that ear down to that shoulder while still keeping your shoulders relaxed. And then we're going to do a couple more neck circles just to really loosen those muscles up. So I'm going counterclockwise. Then I'm going to go clockwise. Then I'm going to place my head to the left side and place that left hand on top of my head and just create a little pressure between my neck and my shoulders. Just holding it there for a nice stretch. Awesome job. Then we're going to switch sides. Remember to keep those shoulders relaxed. Awesome job. Now we're going to do the same thing again. So left side, this time what I want you to do is I want you to place your right hand on your right shoulder and just press it down to create better elongation between your neck and your shoulder. So this is just going to create a deeper stretch. And on the other side, right hand on the head. Awesome job. And then we're just going to do a couple shoulder shrugs to the back. Shoulder shrugging. Awesome. And to the front. Now we're going to place our right hand on our shoulder. Just bring that shoulder forward. Same movement, except your elbow is coming forward with your hand now, or with your shoulder now. And to the back. Alrighty, and then we're just gonna take our hand, extend it forward. Give me a couple arm circles to the back. Nice, big and wide arm circles to fully stretch out that back and those shoulders. And then we're gonna bring our arm forward. Nice, big arm circles. And then we're gonna do the welcome in. We're gonna do the left side as well. Right now, we're just stretching out our shoulders. So just join in. We have our hand on top of our left shoulder. And I'm just warming up that shoulder by moving it in a circular motion, and then I'm gonna go to the back. And then we're gonna open up that arm and give me some big arm circles to the back to get that full range of motion, get that stretch in your shoulders and in your back going. Then we're gonna go to the front. All right, and then we're gonna bring those arms above our head, nice and slow. Bring those arms together and stretch upwards. Act as though you're gonna touch the ceiling. Remember to inhale and exhale. Bring those arms down and bring them right back up again. This time we're gonna lean over to our right side. Get a nice stretch in your obliques. Remember to breathe through these exercises, breathe through these stretches. Awesome job. And then we're going to go over to our left side, do the same exact thing. Get a nice stretch in your obliques. You should feel it here. And bring those arms down to your side. We're just gonna bring our right arm over to our left side. Do a deeper stretch so my hand is on the arm of my chair supporting me, but I'm also leaning over with all of my might onto my left side. Inhaling and exhaling as I'm completing this movement. And returning to the middle, right arm on the chair. And left arm is doing the same thing now, leaning over, feeling that stretch in our obliques. Inhaling and exhaling. And now we're just gonna alternate sides. So right arm on the left side. Left arm on the right side. Continue to move. So in this movement, dynamic stretches really help to just make us functional beings. They help us to strengthen us in the movements that we do every day. So while static stretching is a great way to increase flexibility, this is a great way to just increase our functionality on an everyday basis. Alrighty, so now we're going to bring our arms back. You can kind of feel your chest opening up. So my arms are back here by my side, stretching out that chest, and you should also feel a contraction in your back muscles. You're gonna bring those arms forward And I like to interlock them and turn them outwards and just stretch all the way forward. You can feel your back opening up and those muscles being spread across your entire back. And you just want to continue to breathe, inhale and exhale. Making sure that we're stretching all the way out. Awesome job. We're gonna bring those arms down to relax. And you're gonna do the same thing, except this time you're not gonna bring your arms out by your side. You're just going to open up your chest to the ceiling almost, or just in front of you. You just wanna open it up to where your lungs feel as though they have more lung capacity, more air capacity. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Then you want to invert. Just bring that chest, or bring those shoulders forward, and your chest is concave in. And do the same thing. Chest is out. And back is out. Chest is out. And back is out. Awesome. Now we're going to go ahead and place our right hand on the side of our chair. Just twist that torso as much as you can, as much as possible or comfortable for you. Just want to face the left side. And I also have my right hand, my left hand back here supporting my torso by holding onto the chair. And I'm just inhaling and exhaling deeply. And then we're moving on to the right side. So my right hand is now anchoring myself onto this chair, and my body is facing the right side, inhaling and exhaling. So now what we're going to do is we're going to continue to switch. So this is the dynamic movement that I was talking about. Just moving from side to side in a continuous motion. So we're increasing our functionality for everyday movement. Awesome job. And now what we're going to do is bring our arms out and bring our right arm in and stretch out that arm by anchoring it, holding it down with your left arm. You can also just hold your arm like so. Hold your wrist. Hello, welcome in. Welcome in. And then we're just going to do the same thing on our left side, where we're just holding our wrist, or you can hold your elbow with your forearm and keep it stretched out. You should feel this in your shoulder, and a little bit in your back. Awesome job. Gonna take that right arm, that right elbow behind the head, and just stretch it out by holding the elbow. Remember to breathe. And bring that down. And for the left side, doing the same thing. All right, and then bring those arms down and give yourself a big hug just to continue to stretch out that back and also stretch out those arms. You can switch which arm is on top. Ready? And then we are going to place our hands behind our back like so. Just try to straighten out those arms. I know this is a tough movement, so if you cannot hold your hands together behind your back, just place them like this behind your back, and you'll get the same stretch. But this is what I'm doing to increase the depth of the stretch that I'm getting. And again, we're just going to bring our arms up. Exhaling as we bring the arms up. And just continuing to stretch out that entire back. Bring those arms down by your side, and you just want to fall over your knees to make sure that we're stretching out our back. So my head is hanging and my arms are hanging and my entire torso is just laying on my legs. Awesome job. Reach up. And then what we're going to do is we're going to spread our legs apart slightly. And we're just going to scooch to the edge of our chair, placing one arm down in between our legs and then one arm above. Just want to stretch out our legs, our back, and our arms. And same thing on the other side. And then place both arms down below. So this time we're doing the same type of stretch, except our legs are spread apart this time. And our entire torso is in the legs. All right, raise that body up. And what we're gonna do is stretch out those legs. Stretch out those legs fully. You just wanna lean back in your chair. You are able with your hands above your head, and you're just getting a full body stretch with this one as you are basically laid out on the chair. My neck is on the back of the chair. My legs are straight and my arms are above my head. But what I want us to do in this position is act as though you're reaching behind you by stretching your arms out like so. So I'm just reaching up and grabbing, except I'm reaching in the opposite direction and I'm trying to grab something to the back as if I'm like pulling a rope behind me. This is gonna really help to stretch out your back muscles, those lower back muscles, those arm muscles, and then go ahead and straighten out, arms together, come up nice and slow. Then we're just going to touch our toes, try to touch our toes while our legs are straight. Your legs can be bent, but your goal is to keep them straight. Keeping them straight is definitely difficult. Awesome. Then we're going to reach back up, pull that leg across your body, across both legs, and just give me a couple ankle twirls. And in the opposite direction. Awesome. Then we're just going to push down on the knee here. Pushing down on the knee will allow us to feel a stretch in our glutes and also just in our legs in general. You can feel it in your thighs and everything. And then we are going to reach down and try to touch that toe. You should really feel this in your hamstrings on your right leg. And switching legs, we're going to do some ankle swirls. And in the opposite direction. All right, and we're gonna push down on that knee. Push down on that knee. And then try to touch that toe. All right. And then what we're going to do is we are going to lean back in our chair and just bring our leg up. So our knee is up, stretching out those quads and those hamstrings. And we can place the leg across our body again. And then our right hand is helping us to turn our torso. This is a leg and torso stretch. My chest is facing the left side, and I'm just breathing. And then as we transition onto our right side, we're just gonna bring up our right leg and hold it. And then placing it onto our left side, doing the same thing. So my left arm is anchoring my right leg, and my body is facing the right side. Alrighty. And then what we're going to do is we are going to place our right leg behind the chair, kind of where it's like diagonally placed. And we are just going to feel the stretch in our back, our leg, and in our, you can really feel this in your lower back as well. So I'm just leaning back in the chair while my leg is stretched out. And then I'm gonna come forward and just hang out here on my left leg. Right. Then doing the same thing on the other side. My left leg is straightened out behind me. Right leg is bent. Just leaning back in the chair. Leaning back in the chair and then leaning forward. And then what we're going to do is stand up. And we're going to be using the chair to do some last leg exercises. So I'm going to use the chair to prop up my leg like so. And we're just going to lean into the chair. So I have my right foot on the chair and then my left leg is behind me. And I'm just stretching out, not fully yet, but just stretching out to where my, I feel it in my hamstring and my left leg. And then if you want a deeper stretch, you want to extend that left leg out a little bit more and also lean forward on your chair. If you can't do this full stretch, what I want you to do is just hold your leg right here and also hold the sides of your chair or right here if you can, and just stretch out as much as you can. without injuring yourself. And then doing the same thing on the left side. So my foot is on the chair and my right leg is extended out. I'm placing my head on the chair for a deeper stretch. Awesome. Oof. All right. And then what we're gonna do is stretch out that leg. We didn't do this on the right side yet, but stretch out that leg to where you can feel it in your hamstrings. And you just try to want to get that head to that knee connection. So I'm trying to touch my head to my knee. And then switching sides, we're going to do the right side. So head to knee. Awesome job. And now what we're going to do is place that foot and that leg on top of the chair, kind of diagonally, as if you were going to crisscross applesauce, but you're only doing it with one leg. You just want to reach forward and stretch out that right leg. This is going to help with your lower back and also your hamstrings in your right leg. Awesome. Reaching up, doing the same thing on our right side. So my leg is stretched out and I'm reaching forward. So, all right. Then we're just going to return down to our seat. And we're going to do a full body stretch again. So arms are just raised. And leaning over to the right side. Leaning over to the left side. Reaching down. And coming back up. Put those arms out to our side, twisting that torso. And giving ourselves a big hug. With both arms on top, switching which arm is on top. And go ahead and shake it all out. And that is going to conclude our class for today. I do want to take a quick attendance while you all are here and also make 2 announcements. So let me just get the attendance real quick. I'll just take a little screenshot of everybody's names. Okay, so on September 23rd, we are celebrating with Kaiser Permanente in Baldwin Hills for Hispanic Heritage Month. So the email went out on Tuesday about that information. If you guys would like to go celebrate at Kaiser, you are more than welcome to do that. There will be more information about that coming up, but that is September 23rd. And then also tomorrow, our HIT class is still going on. If you need a higher intensity exercise class that will be taking place tomorrow at 6:30. It's on Zoom. So if you need the link to that, the email was sent out yesterday, and it's also on our website, scffda.org, and it's on Thursdays at 6:30. So I hope you guys can make that. And yeah, thank you all so much for joining. And I hope you all next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.